Hi everybody, welcome to my Big Tidy Up. My name is DeDe. Thanks for swinging by my channel today. Well, now today, I'm just going to tell you how it is. Today, I've got a project that I don't want to do, but I'm going to have to do it anyway. Because you know, sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do. Well, I've got this closet behind me, and it's the one closet in my house that has not been decluttered and not been organized. Now, if you guys remember, a few weeks ago, I did a whole home organization tour, and I took you through each room of my house. I opened up all my closets, all my drawers, all my cabinets, showed you all the things that I've decluttered and organized as I started my YouTube channel. Well, I did come into this guest room, and remember, I opened the door and said, hey, there you go, just quick peek, and I shut the door because I said, this is one area that I'll be tackling later, and I'll make a video of it. Well, today's that day. And here's the thing, this closet isn't that terribly big, but I have so many random things in it. I have clothes, graduation gowns of my grown children. I have home decor, I have paperwork, I have keepsakes, luggage, you name it, it's all in there. And you know, even as I'm making this video right now, as I'm recording this live, I don't know how I'm going to organize it or categorize it. But you know, sometimes you don't have to know the end to start. So I'm just going to start and I'll figure it out as I go. I appreciate you joining me today. So let's get ready to declutter this closet and let's get tidy. And here it is. Welcome to what I lovingly refer to as the closet of doom. And yes, I know that's a bit dramatic, but I am a bit dramatic sometimes. Now, this closet, as I said earlier, isn't real big, but I have the hardest time keeping it organized. And after some thinking, I actually think I figured out why this closet is so hard for me to keep organized. Now, I have always said that in our homes, we should have a place for everything and everything in its place. So if you need a pair of scissors, you know right where to find them because in this drawer, that's the home for the scissors. And I think all of our places should have a purpose, like the linen closet. What's its purpose? It holds linens. Or the food pantry, what are we going to find in there? Food. But a guest room closet that has no guest, well, random things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this closet up, I'm going to put it into zones, and I'm going to give each little area a purpose. And I really think that will help me keep this closet organized. So here's the game plan for the closet today. But before I tell you that, let's all just take a moment and take a look at this beautiful 1990s comforter that I have. Yes, it is that old and I know that for certain. But my plan today is to completely unload the closet, clean the closet, then I'm going to sort and declutter all of the items, and what's remaining, I'm going to reload the closet and load everything into zones. That's the game plan anyway. Well, I finally have the closet done. It is completely emptied except for these hangers right here. And these are gonna go into the primary bedroom closet on my husband's side when I get them all collected. So I am gonna keep those in here. But other than that, everything else is out. And honestly, guys, I can't even tell you the last time I've seen the floor in here. And evidently the vacuum hasn't seen it either for a while. So I definitely need to wipe it down and run the vacuum in here. But I've tried to sort things a little bit. These are random. You know, here I thought I was gonna fix that. I have to be realistic. Some things you think you're gonna redo and you're probably not. So those will leave today. And I did put all the clothes out here. And honestly, there are a few things that are mine, but most of these aren't mine, or things that can go, like those are not my beautiful gowns, I can assure you. Those are my daughter's, so I'll be getting those to her. And this is my youngest son's high school graduation cap and gown. It needs to go to him, so I'll sort through those. And then I've got some extra bedding I need to go through. A few things are keepsake. The bags, most of those will stay. Those notebooks are like professional portfolios and notebooks. Most of those will go. More random things. That stool and basket I think is definitely gonna go. The luggage, and these are the totes I've had in there when I intended on organizing this a long time ago. So I may be using those. I may not have to use them. Those are cushions that go outside the primary bedroom on the balcony. And then I've got all of this to sort through here. And honestly, guys, most of these boxes here are full of cards. And so I need to go through those. I did it many years ago. I went through them. But my husband and I have a plan on how we might kind of sort through some of these. Now, if you guys are people that save every card you've ever gotten, please don't come for me in the comments. I just can't keep them all. So I am going to go through a lot of these because I did it before and nothing bad happened to me. So I'll do it again. And here, I think that's more stuff for travel. It's wedding stuff, random decor. These are holiday shirts. I don't even know what's in here. Oh, those are some old shoes of my husband's. I bet he doesn't even know he has those anymore. I bet he'll part with those. So anyway, I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to sort it into piles of things that'll go back in the closet, things that are gonna be trashed, things that are gonna be donated, and then things that are going to my kids. So wish me luck.
You don't care what people say, people say, people say. I'm going crazy for your baby. Don't know how you're making me feel this way. What can I say? That's what I like about you. So dangerous. I get this rush when I'm with you. I go all in to lose or win. Build things up to knock 'em down. It's the way we keep our high, moving like a
Okay, when I'm wrong, I will admit I'm wrong. I said earlier that I thought the majority of these clothes were my children's clothes. Well, I was a liar, liar, pants on fire. I didn't mean to be a liar, liar, pants on fire, but I am finding that a lot of these clothes are mine too. Well, I think I've got all of the clothes sorted, and that was a little bit bigger job than I thought it was. And I've just got little piles out here in the hall. Now, this biggest pile are my children's clothes, and really, honestly, it's mostly my daughter's. And so I'm not sure if she'll have any use for these now at this stage in her life, but I'm definitely going to get them to her, and she can decide what to do with them after that. So this huge stack is leaving, along with this pile right here. This is all of my decluttered clothes that I'm not keeping. Now, I did keep this little stack over here, and I really did some hard thinking, are you truly going to wear these items? And yes, I truly will. So I am going to keep those. And then I have this one little hanging stack here. And these are actually probably things I won't ever wear, but they are dresses that I wore when my children got married, mother the bride, mother the groom, and a robe that was my mother's, and it's sentimental to me, so I am going to keep it because I want to. So here's the plan that my husband and I have come up with for all of our keepsake cards. I'm going to load all of the cards into this big tub. Then I'm going to take the tub into our sitting room where we have our morning coffee, and we're just going to go through all of the cards, and we're going to save one box of cards. We're going to really go through them. We're going to enjoy going down memory lane because they really don't do any good just being stored in boxes. They're to be looked at and enjoyed. So we're going to go back and look at them again, and we're just going to keep a few. Whatever will fit in one of these boxes, that's what we'll keep. When I finally decided it was time to tackle this closet, I did not know how I was going to organize it. I did know that I wanted to have zones and have different categories inside of the closet, and I knew that random or miscellaneous could not be categories. Well, as I'm going through things, I really have realized what the categories are going to be. I'm going to have 3 different categories: travel, keepsake, or clothes. And if it doesn't fit into that category, it doesn't go in the closet. But now y'all don't hold me to that, because I could think of another category that may need to go in there. But right now, I'm thinking travel, keepsake, and clothes, and that's it. Yes, and if you're keeping score, this is the 3rd time that I'm moving the little toiletry bags into a different tote. Progress, I'm making progress. Look, you can actually see more of the hideous comforter, but I'll be getting rid of it. But I am going to take care of a lot of this stuff on the floor. I am going to go ahead and hang these bags back up in the closet. I like the bags on hangers. It's such a convenient way to store your bags. They don't get smashed. They keep their shape. You can just slide the hanger to get what you need. The only thing I'm going to do different is, since I'm getting rid of all of the black hangers, I'm going to switch these to those ultra thin hangers that I have in here that I was going to use for my husband's side of the closet. When I switched all of my clothes to these thin hangers, it made such a difference in my closet. That's why my husband's like, yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll change mine too. So I will go ahead and swipe a few of those, hang up these bags. I am going to go ahead and get rid of most of this professional portfolio stuff. You know, I thought I'd have to use a lot of these tubs, but organizing is becoming real easy as I'm throwing everything away. You know, the less you have, the less you have to organize. So I'm really on a roll here, and I do need to go through some of these blankets and afghans. Some of them are sentimental, but I need to store them like they're sentimental too. So I might actually end up putting some of those in a rubber tub just to keep them a little bit safer.
Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the
Well, I think I've got everything gone through. I'm almost done. I'm on the home stretch. You know, I think I say that a lot, don't I? Maybe it's just my little pep talk to get me through to the end, but I need to start hauling everything downstairs, and I'll start making stacks in the garage. A stack for the children, a stack to donate, a stack for trash, and get everything loaded back up, and we'll see what my numbers are and how much I got rid of today. Well, here are the results from today's massive closet declutter. And you know, once I bring everything into the garage, it never comes back in the house. This first pile, this is the donate pile. And I was able to get rid of 34 miscellaneous household items, 24 clothes items that are all mine except for that one pair of shoes, and 65 hangers. So that's 123 items being donated that were all crammed in that closet. It's just unbelievable. This next little pile, these are my daughter's items, and she'll be taking all of these items with her. But, you know, they did take up room in the closet, so I'm glad they're gone. And this last little stack, that's the trash pile. And I'm not even done with that because we will have another sack of trash when we go through all of the cards. So here it is, everything that came out of that closet today. I'm mighty proud of this declutter.
This town's so lame, I'm feeling so wired. It's 4 a.m., I'm not even tired. We're in your car, we can drive away. Oh yeah, we're almost there. I'm loving this feeling of something new. Just right what I needed. Take me there, we can drive away. Oh yeah. Listen to the midnight radio. Listen to the midnight radio. We can drive through the night, sing along to the midnight radio. Don't wanna wait all my life, can't remain, no delay, gotta let go. A gentle breeze, the night's got a fever to the moon and
Before I show you the after of the closet, I did want to step in here into the coffee room and show you that I had brought the big tote of greeting cards in, and the small little box on top, that's all we're going to keep. So what will fit in that box will be going into the closet. It's just not in there now because we haven't had a chance to go through the cards. So I wanted to give you full disclosure, that little box will be heading into this closet when we have a chance to go through the cards.
sing along to the midnight radio.
Well, Tidy Uppers, that's it for today. The closet is finally done. I can mark it off my list. And you know, every time I finish a big project like this, or what I imagine is this huge project, this big mountain I can't climb, every time I'm done, I think, why didn't you get in there and get it done sooner? Instead, I just had that little voice in the back of my head going, come on, DeDe, get in there, it's waiting for you. Instead of just jumping in and doing it, I worried over months, I stewed about it, fretted about it, and now it wasn't that bad. So if you're like me and you've got a project or something that's nagging at you, telling you to get in there and do it, just go ahead, jump in, get in there and do it, because once you're started and once you're finished, you're going to feel so much better. I know I sure do. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. Please take care of yourself. And until I see you next time, don't let your closet look like mine. Stay tidy.